Well, Mike, what are we doing today?
We're stripping off the epoxy, Avery.
Now, why is that, Mike?
Well, Avery?
One of us can't read. It might be me.
There's two parts of epoxy. One is the resin and the other is the catalyst stuff that makes it all stick. And when you mix two of the same thing together, it's just not gonna stick.
I tell you what.
So we have to take this top layer off.
We had a small problem. We picked some paint up from the paint supplier. This is our third, what do we call it? Case set parts. What?
Our third set.
Our third set to take and cover it. I guess yellow doesn't cover very well. We're learning this now. But the problem being is as things happen, and as it happens for me sometimes, we had a little bit of an issue. We grabbed two A's instead of an A and B when we picked them up. They give us an A and a B, but it was two A's. We mixed it up, we put it on the floor, and hence, it hasn't hardened. So we're gonna try to take it off here this morning with, what is that stuff? What is that stuff called we're using?
Xylene.
We're trying to use some xylene. The only thing on this floor is kind of interesting. It's like a large piece of flypaper. So far, we've caught a couple frogs. I don't know where they come from. I kind of feel sorry for the little buggers. They're trying rescuing them, but they're stuck to the floor so bad. That you can't get them off. So, looks like we're creating kind of a mess for ourselves here. Whether it's gonna come off or not, we're gonna have one hell of a problem, I think, but I don't know.
So it was just not something you'd pick up real easy. We thought we had the same products.
Well, I tell you what, we've managed to create the world's largest piece of flypaper. And in this case, it looks like it's frog paper. What are these frogs doing in my shop? I don't know. Must be an environmentally happy spot, I guess, for them. Come on down here, Mike, and take a try on this and see if this is gonna remove this stuff.
Some nasty products.
Hey, I was already in there and got my fat little fingers in there, and as all I see is one mess happening. What do you think, Mike?
I think it's gonna be a long night.
Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a long night.
it's, they're putting it on there and turning it into a liquid. It just ain't happening, is it?
Not yet, but let's see what we gotta.
No, don't get too far down there. Just stay in that one little spot. Because I think we're gonna have to try something different. How's it working out? And that's been sitting on there for probably 15 minutes. So anybody saying about it isn't on there long enough. What do you figure, Mike?
Well,
It ain't working. Okay. Look at the texture left behind. Look how rough it is.
yeah, but that's the other stuff that was there.
Yeah, but look at underneath. Look at the lines and stuff on it.
Like where in here?
Yeah, this is the texture left behind. Look at this to the camera. Look right there. Look what it looks like.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see it in the camera.
Yeah, there's issues with it. It's it ain't happening. Well, guys, we started on here. We tried wiping this stuff off with a rag. We got one hell of a mess going on. One hell of a mess. But I tell you what, it's got to start somewhere. And I think we come to the conclusion the best way it comes off is with a scraper. So wiping it off with a rag ain't gonna work, but the scraper seems to work all right. There's a reason I don't paint anything. I tell you what, I'm not real happy. Let's put it that way. We're gonna be here a long time. at the end of the day, I really hope I enjoy this floor. And I tell you what, whether whose responsibility it is to read the paint can, I guess when you buy something, you take for granted that the right shit is in there. But I think today, we've all learned a lesson. You can't take jack shit for granted. Hey guys, how you doing? Like my hair? It's quite lovely. Anyways, the paint job's going around all right, except yellow. It's not covering very good, so I'm off to go to Kelowna to pick up an A and B to go pick the kid up. It's the only place in about 200 kilometers that has any of this stuff left. So it needs to get done. I'm in a bit of a rush. I got a few other things I want to do, and I just want this out of my hair. So couldn't get anybody to haul it, anybody to expedite it fast enough, so I'm going to drive to Kelowna, pick it up and come back, and then we'll apply the last coat of it. Hopefully the color is nice and yellow and the coverage is good. So anyways, it's not bad. It's only 200 kilometers there and 200 kilometers back, and I guess a person should be just happy that they have the product because nobody else had it anywhere. Headed off to Benjamin Moore. So far it's an excellent product. Very happy with it. But again, the coverage on that dirty floor is going to take a little bit more than I figured to take and cover it. So anyways, wish me luck. Hopefully I don't get a speeding ticket. 4 hours later, $150 in fuel probably to pick up $150 worth of paint. So it's not bad. My floor so far, I was whining that it was $300, or I should say $250 for paint and another $50 for supplies, and I was whining about that. Now I'm going to get my third kit for $250. So I'm going to have a $1,000 floor that I agreed to, that I didn't want, but I did want, but I did want. So we'll live with one's choices, I guess. Anyways, am I happy? As happy as I get. I don't like cleaning. I've been doing this for literally, I'm just about over a month now. And it's, there's one thing I learned, it'll definitely cut down my hoarding. It's interesting. I don't like it. Now, if I can only do the same thing when I'm on a diet and stop eating I'm not supposed to eat. Anyways, guys, wish me luck. Hopefully I don't get a speeding ticket and drop the ALB suit again. Get her on the floor, get her done. It's gonna look just like a canary out of the jungle. Well, Mike, what are we doing today?
Well, we're going to do a continuation of our cleanup. I think we're going to do smaller squares this morning and put our product on in a concentrated area and take it off quicker than what we did yesterday. It appears that going a little bit quicker in smaller areas seem to have better results.
I tell you what, she's trial and error. We're going to get her done, and if anybody wants to know how to take this stuff off the floor ever, we'll have the answers for you. Yeah, it's interesting. I tell you what, it'll be nice to have a nice clean space. And there's one thing, as I keep repeating myself, about cleaning all of this stuff. You'll think twice about making a mess again. I tell you what, it's like being reprimanded for a whole month about keeping clean. I'm good, hey? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
What are your thoughts on a clean shop?
Mighty fine having a clean shop.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm glad.
It's easier said than done, though.
It is, my friend, it is. But you know what? I like it. And if it's not clean, it's going to be all your fault, not mine.
Of course. Why would it be your fault?
Yeah. So tell me, Mike, what are you going to be happy about?
When this is finished, Avery.
Yeah. You know what a fly feels like on a piece of fly paper?
I think I know what your kid felt like last night when he was stuck to it with all that cardboard.
I tell you what. Yeah, he was quite worried about you were going to kill him for whatever, but again, it's a cigarette butts on the floor that it needs to be whacked for.
It'll be a different
Like, I tell you what, like, It's just quite amazing. They got the smoking part down right. They just forgot about the
cleanup.
Forgot about the ashtray part. Like, what more could you ask for?
Bigger ashtray.
Anyways, we got our first scrape. We got across the Great Divide here with our mud boards. And
Making progress.
it's coming along, hey?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I will never not read another paint can for as long as I live. I tell you what, guys, if you ever wanted to see what a piece of flypaper felt like, come out here and hang out with us. We've got kind of a thing going down here. We're getting her more and more efficient as time goes by. We'll get it all figured out by the time we're done. I tell you what, again, read the labels on cans. It's coming off pretty easy this go around, hey?
Much better. We got a routine.
I tell you what.
It's working a lot better.
It's a routine that I don't ever care to ever, you know.
What's it feel like under it, Avery?
What's that?
What's it feel like over there?
It's hardened underneath it.
Yeah?
It's all hardened underneath of it. It's just,
What's that for?
What do you figure, guys?
Pretty puny, man.
I tell you what, I get so high I forget where I'm at.
Yeah.
We got 2 meters. And I tell you what, if you're not stoned by the time you're done, there's something the matter with you. Right, Mike? Yeah.
Good lock the doors. So.
Mike hasn't been this high since 1968. I tell you what, let's do another floor, Mike. Well, not today. Well, there's one thing about it, you'll know what to do and what not to do.
That we do. That we do. Read the labels.
Huh?
Read the labels.
What do you figure, Mike?
It's coming. That's the best removal that we've had so far.
You know what, we don't have very much left.
No.
I won't know what to do with myself. Hey?
Do you want to do another floor?
You know what? I wouldn't have a problem doing another floor because the guy knows wrongs, rights, and whatever.
Every part of this has been a learning experience.
Yeah, I tell you what they say about experience, eh? If you see about experience, you can't buy it, but it sure costs a lot.
This is looking really good for the amount that we've had to scrape off. We've now got our process down where it's don't bite off more than you can chew. It's like polishing a fine automobile. 3 foot squares.
I tell you what, Mike, like you said before, just small squares, eh?
Yeah. 3 to 4 foot, just what you can reach in a pass, then reset, clean your tools, do it again. It's a slow, dirty process.
I tell you what.
Just don't think you're gonna be fast and cheat the system, because you're not.
It's just like Mike, hey, Mike hasn't been this high since 1975. I tell you what. It doesn't pay to be clean.
This was your idea.
You know what? At the end of the day, I'm going to have a nice clean workspace. And if I'm doing a motor or something or building something, I got a nice clean space to do it on. So I'm happy about that part. As much of a pain in the ass as it right now, when I go to do something that needs to be clean, I have a clean spot to do it in.
You will be very happy when this is done. I truly believe.
Well, I tell you what. I'm just happy it hardens. I tell you what. What do you figure, another hour and we're done?
I think about that. Biggest thing is keeping the tools clean. And it goes quick. That didn't take that long.
I tell you what. I'm pretty happy about it.
Yeah. Big thing is keeping everything clean. Oh.
If you're tired of watching the paint go in the pail, try being here and scraping it. See how tired you are. Well, I tell you what, we're getting closer to the end. I tell you. Well, boys, we got about a 4x8 piece left. We got a 4x8 piece left. We're almost done taking the old stuff off. Ready to start back over again and make it perfect. Almost done. Almost done. Well, boys, we got about a foot by foot left and we're done.
It's the last of a lot of fun, Avery. We're finally done.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Put her here. That concludes that. Now next we're gonna put a new finish on her, and I tell you what, it'll be shining, shinier than an average canary.
Later.
Well, guys, here we are, getting ready to start painting again. And hey guys, look at this. B, A, B. That's when you know you got the right paint. There you go. We got her all mixed up. We're ready to go. Got all the dead frogs off the floor. All the dead spiders off the floor. Everything's all gone off of there. Nice clean paint tray. Nice mixed up A and B up there. Let her sit for a half an hour. And then let the games begin. What are you getting, a long stick on her or what?
Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. So I don't have to walk over to
Get Billy Bob long stick on her. Right there. Well, the nice thing about this is the paint fumes are not that bad on it.
so far. Snake test.
They're rolling already?
Yeah. We're getting ready to put her on there. What do you think?
Yeah. Hopefully she sticks, boys. Good start.
Give me a hopefully.
Got the right stuff. What did the paint place say? They're like, sorry, man.
No, the paint place was good. They give us a bunch of They give us all the stuff to fix it with and whatever.
They didn't charge you?
No, the paint place was great dealing with it. You know, that's one thing a guy can be thankful for, that they, you know, they accepted some responsibility. We accepted some responsibility, and away we go and get her done. Now, why are we doing this? It's because we're rolling over there. This has got the right mix on it. This floor is still a little bit tacky. So we're hoping what's happened is this paint will set up, and then we can go back in there, and then we can do all the touch-ups and stuff on it. Mike is a paint brush trapeze artist.